I'm back with another book unboxing. Let's see. I guess I can do a book review with this too. Anyway, Mere Christianity by frickin' C.S. Lewis. I love the feel of this. It has like a flap too. And it has like the imperfect edges. Oh, I loved this book so much. It has so much. So basically, it's Mere Christianity. It is the basis of Christianity and what we believe and all that. It was just so interesting to read, and I loved reading it, and his metaphors and similes were like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. It is so perfect. The way he describes things, I love this. I will say, this doesn't try to sway you in either way, whether to believe or not to believe. C.S. Lewis used to not believe, and he does now, and this is like his reasoning behind it, the things that he learned about it. If you just want to know more about the Christian faith and kind of why we believe what we believe and what we believe, this is definitely the one for you. It's not that long. I listened to the audiobook because it was free with Audible, and I just really wanted to listen to it because we were talking to somebody about his beliefs and all that, and he's kind of fallen away. He's more agnostic at the time, but he said that C.S. Lewis' Mere Christianity was really, really good. And I was like, okay. So yeah, it is based off of a few interviews that I think he had. I think that's what it was. Let me see. Yeah. In the preface, it says the contents of this book were first given on the air and then published in 3 separate parts as Broadcast Talks, 1942, Christian Behavior, 1943, and Beyond Personality, 1944. So he does add a little bit, take away a little bit, expound a little bit on other things for the actual book. But I don't know, if you want to listen to those, go find them, or go get the other published, or you can just read this, and this is amazing. There's a preface and a foreword. Philosophical, that's what I was trying to say. Now, it's not all philosophy and stuff like that, it's all Christianity and all that, but let me see. So, as an example, book 1 in this book is Right and Wrong as a Clue to the Meaning of the Universe, and then the Law of Human Nature. Does it have it does, a table of contents. We got, in book 1, what I was talking about, the law of human nature, some objections, the reality of the law, what lies behind the law, we have cause to be uneasy. And then book 2, what Christians believe, the rival conceptions of God, the invasion, the shocking alternative, the perfect penitent, the practical conclusion. And then book 3, Christian behavior, 3 parts of morality, the cardinal virtues, societal morality and psychoanalysis, stuff like that. Christian marriage, forgiveness, the great sin, charity, hope, faith, and faith. There's 2 faiths. And then there's book 4, Beyond Personality, or First Steps in the Doctrine of the Trinity, Making and Begetting, the 3-Personal God, Time and Beyond Time, Good Infection, the Obstinate Toy Soldiers, 2 Notes, Let's Pretend, Is Christianity Hard or Easy, Counting the Cost, Nice People or New Men, and the New Men. I think I have a few quotes that I really, really loved from this, and I can only remember one at the time right now, and, well, it's not a quote, but it's kind of like an explanation. People say that it's really hard to describe the Trinity with God. I think it's really easy, but I guess that's how my brain works, is it makes sense to me. But the best way I've heard it put is actually in this book. And he says, so, okay, all right, so when you have a room full of people, say it's Christmas, you feel the spirit of Christmas, right? Whenever you have a bunch of people gathered together, there is a spirit about it, a certain feeling, a certain whatever, right? Makes sense. Take that and take God and Jesus. And when they are together, there's a third entity called the Holy Spirit, and that is created from the holiness of those 2. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like such a cool thing just to say, because then you have all 3 and you can't not have all 3 together. It's just, I don't know, it makes sense to me, and I love it so much. There's so many things in here that stuck out to me, and I can't wait to go back through this, highlight bits and pieces, and I want to reread this. I feel like this is something that it could be an annual read, because it's amazing. And honestly, I have not read any other of C.S. Lewis's books. Yes, I've seen Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but I haven't read anything. This is the first thing I've ever read by C.S. Lewis, and it makes me want to read the Chronicles of Narnia. Mainly, I do know that Chronicles of Narnia has a lot of like Bible parallels, along with Lord of the Rings, and I think that's really cool. I'm just a nerd, I guess. Yeah, but I think this is something important for everyone to read, especially if you are thinking of becoming a Christian, if you are a Christian, if you grew up Christian, if you just became a Christian. I mean, it'd probably be even great to read other books like this about other religions or beliefs or philosophical ideas and theories to broaden your knowledge just in general. But if you want to know more about Christianity, 100% read this book. It is amazing. Aside from reading the actual Bible, which is right here on my stack, this is a great guide, and I loved it so much. It's a lot shorter than the Bible too, so this could be your like dipping your toes in, I don't know. But go check it out. I love this book so much. That's all I keep saying. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna end it here. I love it. If I did do a review on this, I'll tack it to the end of this little video, but I loved it. Okay, that's it. Thanks for reading. Or thanks for watching. Oh my gosh. Bye.